come over here and watch them make the. Looks like they're doing some of the candied apples. So we've got the pink mini bow one there. And we're doing. She's got the Rice Krispie treats over there. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I would ever really like to have this job. Like people watching you, taking pictures of you all day, live streaming you against your will on the internet.
That's the idea.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. Let's go into Star Wars Outpost. Go in here for a minute. Hello. I saw this shirt the last time I was in here, and I really liked it. It's got like the Death Star and TIE Fighters and X-Wings, Millennium Falcon on there, and it's actually not a bad price. It's $55, and it's a good quality shirt too. It's not like really cheaply made. It's really nice. So I might have to eventually at some point get that. Yeah, man, I agree, Jacob. It is a pretty cool shirt. I would like to get that one eventually. See, this is what I'm talking about now. I love collecting Funko Pops. I'm a Funko Pop collector, so I have quite a few of them. These seem to be all the ones from Solo, because that's definitely, what was his name? Adrian, I can never remember his last name, that played Han Solo in Solo. That's definitely his. And then, so, definitely, it's the Solo Funko Pops. It's a pretty cute jacket. If you've got a little one. We've got some Solo magic bands. See any stormtroopers yet? Like actual stormtroopers? I'm at Disney Springs. They don't really have them out here. They got them at Hollywood Studios though. They're everywhere on Hollywood Studios. Alright. Really nothing new happening in that store. That store stays about the same, and just unless there's something new coming out, then the merchandise really just stays the same. So for now, it's all Solo, because that did come out in May. So I imagine that when the next episode, the next one comes out, they'll have plenty of merchandise for that, I'm sure. All right, we're gonna go in D-Living or Disney Living. This is a fairly new store. It's been very popular. This has all of the apparel. Of course, it's very girl heavy, but the guys do have a section with some nice stuff. But what's cool is that they theme the areas. So like this is all your Toy Story stuff right here. So if you want Toy Story stuff, this is where you would get all of that right here. And they have a teacup here where you can take photos inside of a teacup. Pretty cool. Oops, sorry. It's always kind of crowded in this store because it's a very popular store. This is all your Monsters Inc. stuff here, and then all of your Up stuff here. They actually have a shirt that I want that's in the Up collection right here. I love this style of shirt, this 3/4 raglan style, and they have the grape soda one. I really, really like this shirt. And I think it's 35. I think the last time I looked, it was 35. So that's not terrible for that type of shirt. And I was showing this on a video earlier this week. Disney has started to go to extended sizes. If you can see back there, they started doing some stuff with 3X and even 4 and 5X in some of the special edition shirts, like shirts for Halloween. They're going all the way up to like a 5X. So it's just nice to see 3X because I'm a bigger guy, and a 2X at Disney just is just a little too small, and 3X seems to be about perfect. So I'm happy to see 3X coming up. Here's all my favorite stuff. I'm a big Peter Pan fan. It's my favorite of the animated movies. I love this mug. Got Captain Hook on one side and Skull Rock on the other. It's Mr. Smee and Tiger Lily. Kind of Disney has been doing one of these kind of like responses to things. As it, if you guys remember the "I'm So Fly I Never Land" shirt that ended up at Target, Disney has their own version of that now. They probably have it in here. I'll show it to you. But these started on Etsy. Probably a few years ago. They were notebooks made out of the old VHS cases. So as you can see, it has like the Classics diamond on it right there. And when you open it to the front page, it actually has the old VHS. And then it's a notebook. I've always liked this because it's lined on one side and then it's grid paper on the other. So you can actually use this. It's actually fairly functional, especially if you're any type of math classes in school or anything, you can use the grid paper. And they're not badly priced. They're $16, and it looks like the old VHS clamshell case. This is actually the VHS copy that I have, or had, my entire childhood that I remember. So, and they have these for a lot of them. This isn't the only one. I've seen them for other ones, and they'll have them in here, and I'll show them to you as we make our way around. Of course, like I said, it's Halloween, so all the villain stuff is really starting to kind of come front and center. So all the Maleficent here, that's a pretty cool little top there. And it's $40. Of course, it is a girl's top. Not that a guy couldn't wear it. Hey, if you want to wear it, wear it. But the store they do kind of focus on the girl. We pretty much get like our one little wall back here, and I'll take you guys back here. But here's some of the Halloween ears. Here's the, from what I understand, the quite popular candy corn ears. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, crap. Go back on. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this down real quick. Okay, sorry. I really didn't want to leave. I didn't want to just lay those down. So I have. This is only the second place I've seen these. I went to Magic Kingdom the other day and they were out of them. They sold out of them at First Party, but you can find them elsewhere. So there's the candy corn ones. There's the orange ones for Halloween right there. There's the Sally ears. They do have some Jack Skellington ones as well. I don't see them in here, but that's okay. But they do have them. Here, see, this is more my style. I actually have those socks. I have the monorail socks. I think mine are different, though. Yeah, here are mine. Sorry. That's the ones I have right there. They got some Jungle River, Cruise, Tiki Room, Yeti. All the socks. And then here's all the guy shirts right here. Which there's plenty of options. There's tons of options. I've been hoping that this one, actually it's this one, and there's the other one that says all day, every day. And it's got the castle on it. And I was hoping that these would come out in a 3X, and they did. So hopefully I'll be able to find the castle one that I want up to a 3X. Like I said, we've got Howdy. This one's fun. I like this one. It's going nowhere fast, but it's the Autopia. So it's the Autopia car. I don't want to unfold as many of these as I can because I don't want to have to fold them back. I like this one. The rabbit. Is it long sleeve? I think it is. Oh man, yeah. So there's coming my style of shirt. This one's 35 as well. And it's a white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
I don't want to commit yet because I want so many things. But yeah.
I like this one. It says I'll do it Tomorrowland. And it's got Space Mountain on it. I like that one. I like a lot of these shirts in here, so. Like, I'm lost in Fantasyland. And these are, some of the regular shirts are, some of them are 35, some are cheaper. Like, let's see, how much is I Speak Phoenician? This one says I Speak Phoenician. It's got Spaceship Earth on it. And it's, let me see if I can find a price tag. Okay. All right, don't see a price tag on them. So, well, let's see. This one, meet me at the People Mover. What's it? Oh, it's price tag has been torn off. Okay. All right, here's another t-shirt, and it's 35 as well. So I guess most of these shirts are 35. And I don't see anything like sale price wise, so I'm going to say 35 for these shirts all over on the wall. Let's see. Oh, some of them are 37. Like this one, $37. So the Disney Squad shirt is 33. So they do vary. You just gotta kind of find them. Anyway, that's the guy shirts. That's really all of the guy stuff that they have in here. Is right here in this little wall. There is a few things scattered out throughout the store, but for the most part, this is the guy's stuff. So, but there is plenty of other stuff in here. I'll show you some of the other stuff in here. Like here's the girl shirt wall. So this is all the girls' graphic tees. And you can see they are very different. You've got a churros and ice cream shirt. A Queen of Hearts shirt down here. This is get to the part where I lose my temper. Oh, there, see, I was talking about the Peter Pan one. Here's the one for Aladdin. So again, it looks like the VHS cassette tape, or cassette case, and it's a notebook. So pretty awesome, pretty cool little idea. And like I said, those started on Etsy. People were actually making them out of the VHS cases. And you can still find those if you look on Etsy. Just type in Disney VHS notebook. You'll find them out there. So they had, let's see, Aladdin there. And then we've got Little Mermaid here. Same thing. And then they've got some of the very popular Spirit jerseys back here. They have ones for the princesses now. I think they have one for Snow White, they have one for Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and I believe Ariel. Or maybe Belle. It's either Ariel or Belle or both. Have their own jersey as well. And we've got the Tangled Lanterns hanging above. It's kind of that one stop for like really fashionable stuff, not your typical theme park t-shirts. That more fashion forward graphic tee or stuff in this case. That's a dress. That's Ursula. So, there's lots of stuff like that. All right. Oh. head up here because I want to point out some stuff when we get over here to the bridge, because this is the bridge that used to be the bridge you walked across, and then there were turnstiles right here, and this is where you went on to Pleasure Island. So I want to point out some stuff here for you guys. As we walk over here. All right, so we're gonna start here at Maria and Enzo's. Maria and Enzo's was what used to be the BET soundstage. So it was the hip hop club. This is where you went if you wanted to do the hip hop stuff. This was the BET soundstage. And right here is the Edison, which sits on the hollow ground that was the Adventurers Club, which was really... Are we back? All right, I think we're back. Okay, sorry, I lost you guys there for a second. But this is where the Adventurers Club was, and I think a lot of people wanted the Adventurers Club to make that cut when it came time for Downtown Disney to expand and for Disney Springs to kind of become what it is. This is what I think a lot of people wanted the Adventurers Club to stick around, and of course it didn't, which is sad. But the Edison now sits where it was, right here at STK, which is a really, really good restaurant. This was the Comedy Warehouse. This was the Improv Club. That's where I spent a lot of my time there when I was back in my cast member days, back in the early 2000s. I don't remember what Paradiso 37 was. I don't remember what that was when it was Pleasure Island. So. I'm trying to remember, actually. I think it was just like stores. Because I remember there being stuff. Just don't. And I believe all of this, I believe this was 8 tracks. This was right here, this whole area, this whole strip of stores was where the 70s and 80s club was. I used to spend a lot of my time in there as well because I just like the music. And right here, Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. This was home to the Rock and Roll Beach Club, which had one of the best house bands ever, Kabang. And it also had a drink that you could buy that came in a sand bucket, and it tasted like Fruit Loops. But that's where Jock Lindsay's Hangar, which is actually one of my favorite bars. It's relatively soon. I think we're going to do my top 5 places to get a drink at Disney, and this is definitely going to be on that list. I'm not sure where it'll be on that list, but it's going to be on there. Because this was where I spent the majority of my time when I came to Pleasure Island back when it was open. I used to come to Rock and Roll Beach Club all the time because I love live music. So, spinning around real quick right here before we go a little bit further down. Actually, no, we're going to go this way. So let's turn back. Right here, Boathouse, which is a very, very good, very popular restaurant. This was home to Motion, which was another dance club. It was more of a top 40, today's hits type thing. So back in early 2000, it was a lot of Justin Timberlake, Nelly, things like that. So, but that was a really, really popular spot, and that was Motion. All right, so we're going to go down here towards Raglan Road. which is now one of my favorite places. Love Raglan Road. But right here at the Irish Pub, or Raglan Road, this was the Pleasure Island Jazz Company. This was the jazz club. And this is where I used to come and listen to a really good a cappella group called Toxic Audio. They were all members of different Disney singing groups. I think a lot of them were in Voices of Liberty. So they would perform here quite often. And then right across from that, here at Morimoto Asia, home to the best sushi at Disney, this was Mannequins, which this looks very familiar because Mannequins was a big 2-story warehouse type building that had a rotating dance floor. So I didn't get to go inside of Mannequins though, because Mannequins was 21 and up, and I was only 20 when I worked here. So I never got to go into Mannequins. But Morimoto Asia was the home to Mannequins. So. But anyway, I think I'm going to sign off here. Thank you guys for joining me here. Just a real quick trip through Disney Springs. I'm not familiar with the YouTube's live streaming, so this was just me kind of toying with the stream idea. But thank you guys for joining me here, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.